from the Embassy Suites Atlanta airport. I have a meeting that's about an hour and a half outside of Atlanta, and it was actually closer for me to stay here than it was for me to go into the city. So therefore, that is why I'm staying at this treasure chest of a location. I have 2 meetings today, and then I head to New York, and then I have some meetings in New York City. So it is a wild and crazy time. I took some video of my breakfast this morning. I have to admit, when you stay in places like this, it is very difficult to find something that is healthy because the options that are presented are not the best options. So what you have to do is try to pick and choose of the best of the worst. So I didn't obviously want to eat just oatmeal because the sides that were part of the oatmeal, there weren't even any protein sides. So it was sides like jams and chocolate chips and sweets and brown sugar and things like that, and I obviously didn't want to eat that. So even if I wanted to have oatmeal and have something that had protein in it, I couldn't even have that option. So I chose then the omelet, which I didn't want to eat the eggs, but it was sort of the best of the worst, right? And in that I had vegetables at least, so mushrooms and onions and spinach. So at least I got a little bit of that. And you know, other options that they have at things like buffets and things like, I mean, it's just gross, but there's no other option outside of this hotel, so you have to just make do with what you can. And I guess that's what I have been learning over the course of my travels, and especially during this video blog, is that, you know, you just do the best you can. I can't, you know, go without eating, so you just have to eat what is in front of you in the healthiest way possible, and then just try to make it up whenever you are in front of some better options that are out there. So anyway, follow my travels today and let's see what we can find, and hopefully, you know, there's nowhere to go but up from here. See ya soon. There is my omelet. I have just vegetables in it today. And instead of potato, I opted for oatmeal. This place is very special. Very special. Alright, we found ourselves in the Super Kroger, Starbucks here. And then everything else in the store. You can even get jewelry here. It's kind of like Walmart, kind of like Target, like Super T. Alright. So I'm sitting here in the United Club, and I am, I just got off some calls, and I'm going to head to my gate pretty soon. I didn't take any video of my lunch because I was with a coworker. It was a little awkward, and also it wasn't that healthy, I have to admit. I ordered a chicken barbecue or some smoked chicken or smoked chicken barbecue, something like that. But with collard greens, I mean, it was totally southern. Nothing down here is all that healthy, to tell you the truth. So I, needless to say, am pretty, you know, satisfied as far as food is concerned. And I've just been working my way here just to wait until my flight leaves. And then I will have to plan, though, to eat something on the plane because I don't land until 9 p.m. in New York. So I do have to go on a hunt for some sort of healthy option. So we'll see what happens. Follow my travels, and I will see you in the city. Another flight, another Lyft ride, another hotel, another city. I am in New York, and I'm happy to be here. I love being in New York. It is one of the places where I feel like I have the most choices of everything that I'm eating, especially, so that's good. It's been a week now since I've been vlogging, and it's actually been a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, just to make sure that I have regularly uploaded things. But I have to admit that the eating has not been as easy as the actual vlogging. Excuse me. And I think that that's because there's not as much control that we all have whenever we travel. So there is a lot of element of or a necessity of needing to plan ahead, and sometimes it's just really hard to do. So things that I've learned is A, planning is really important. B, I should probably be eating more greens. C, it's actually pretty easy to give up alcohol and corn. Those are two things. Oh, and I guess soy too. Those things I don't think have really popped into my world over the last week, but it's the dairy and it's the eggs, for example. These two that are really hard to avoid. So I'm going to keep trying, of course, and see if I can come up with some other unique, innovative ways of being healthy while traveling. So stay tuned and have a good night.